Hi, and welcome. My name is Tolan, and I'm the co-founder of ProductivityMe. In this video, we'll look at the keyboard shortcut of ctrl-alt-V. More specifically, we'll address how Paste Special can be used within Microsoft Excel. As we discussed in our last video, there are three common approaches towards copying and pasting text. For example, you could use your mouse. To do so, you would select the text that you wish to paste, right-click, select the choice labeled Copy, move to your desired target location, such as a Microsoft Word document, right-click, and select your desired method for pasting text. We also mentioned the keyboard shortcuts of Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V as ways to copy and paste text. Third, in our last video, we discussed using the drop-down menu for Paste Special, located under the downward-facing arrow on the Home tab section's Paste button. Lastly, we cover the keyboard shortcut of Ctrl-Shift-V. All of these methods for copy, paste, and paste special, those that work in Microsoft Word, will also work in Microsoft Excel. That being said, when you launch the Paste Special dialog box in Excel, you'll have a set of choices that are slightly different from that given to you in Microsoft Word. Thus, let's look at three of the most common uses for Paste Special in Excel. That of paste values, paste formulas, and paste formatting. In order to examine these functionalities, let's say that you're using a table in order to measure projected ticket sales for a local fundraiser. Say that in this table you want to keep track of three pieces of information: the selling price, tickets sold, and your total projected revenue. Thus, for this example, in order to demonstrate the functionality of Paste Special within Excel, we're going to have 5 columns that look something like this. Column A has the labels in order to differentiate which is the original data and which is the data that we're going to have after using Paste Special. Column B has the labels for our scenario, that of selling price, tickets sold, and total revenue. Column C is where we will demonstrate Paste Special's functionality of pasting values only. Column D is where we'll demonstrate Paste Special's functionality for pasting formulas only. In column E, that's where we'll demonstrate Paste Special's functionality for pasting formats only. Lastly, cell H2 is a reference cell to which the formulas of selling price, tickets sold, and total revenue are linked. This will make more sense in a few minutes when we use it to test whether or not the formulas indeed have copied over correctly. Okay, now let's get started. First, we'll look at pasting values in column B. So, when we want to examine the concept of pasting values only, in order to do this, the choice is exactly what it sounds like. If you were to copy a cell that had a series of formulas and wanted to paste only the underlying value for that original cell and not the corresponding formula, then you could use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl-Alt-V, and from the pop-up dialog box, you would select Values. Once you scroll down to the location in which you wish to paste these values, notice that once you select the option of Paste Values, rather than say formulas, the entries in the new cells become numbers only and no longer hold the formulas or formatting used in the original cells. Thus, if we were to use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl tilde is located on the top left part of your keyboard just above the tab key. This will allow us to see which cells indeed have formulas. We can verify that in cells C6 through C8 are value-only cells. No formulas or formatting were copied over when we used the Ctrl-Alt-V keyboard shortcut and selected values. Next, we'll examine the choice of pasting formulas. This too is exactly what it sounds like. If you wanted to copy formulas from one set of cells to another, then you would go and use the combination of Ctrl-Alt-V and select the choice labeled formulas. To do this, let's say that you're going to copy the information from cells D3, D4, and D5, and using Ctrl-Alt-V, you would paste the corresponding formulas into these 3 cells below, that of D6, D7, and D8. Notice that once you've pasted the formulas into the cells below, you can then change the value in cell H2, i.e. you can change the value in your reference cell. then the cells in D3 through D8 will all change accordingly. This indicates that the formulas have been copied correctly. Alternatively, we could also use the keyboard shortcut ctrl tilde to see which cells currently have formulas in those cells. Lastly, let's cover the concept of pasting formats. Notice that how in cells E3 through E5 you have different formats. For example, in cells E3 and E5, the cell values are based as a currency in US dollars. Each of these cells are on a white background rather than the green background shown below. If you wanted to copy one or more of these formats and then paste them below, you would first select the text, then hit Ctrl C in order to copy the text. You would move down to the appropriate cells in which you wish to paste the new formatting. And then lastly, you would hit Ctrl Alt V and select the choice labeled format. Hence, the cells E6 through E8 would now have the new set of formats as the cell above, i.e. that of currency and a white background. But those same cells, that of E6 through E8, would now keep their pre-existing values, that of 0. Again, these cells E6 through E8 still have kept the values that were in those cells of 0, yet they now correspond to the new set of formatting of E3 through E5. Alright, so in this video we've covered 3 choices for paste special within Excel, that of paste values, paste formulas, and paste formats. This brings us to the end of this mini video series. If you'd like more great content from ProductivityMe, you've got a few choices. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, sign up for our RSS feed, visit our website at ProductivityMe.co, or send us a message. We're always working on cool new stuff and would love to share it with you. Lastly, we'd love to hear what you think. Did you like these videos? How about the series? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Did you find something really annoying? Did you hate something? In any case, we're dying to know. We want to make awesome, useful, and engaging content. And to do so, we need one thing, your help. So write us, email us, message us anytime, or connect with us on Facebook. With that, we look forward to hearing from you soon and can't wait to connect. Until then, here's to being more productive. Oh, and I almost forgot. Thanks for watching. Cheers!